welcome back to Breakfast. Now, it is estimated nearly 40% of adult New Zealanders don't get enough sleep, which of course is a serious problem when it comes to things like road accidents and work-related injuries. So, what is the solution? Well, we're joined by sleep therapist Charlotte Hinksman for a few tips. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You have a good night's sleep?
I did.
You must often have a good night's sleep. Not bad last night, I have to say.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the kind of sleep problems people have. I mean, insomnia is the biggie, isn't it?
Yeah, so insomnia is basically classed as either difficulty getting to sleep or difficulty staying asleep.
So
it's
you
quite common.
wake up after a few hours or something like that?
Yeah, so it's quite common that people can fall asleep really quickly and have no problem with that, but then keep waking up through the night, or wake up and are actually unable to get back to sleep.
Right. If you wake up a few times through the night, I mean, a lot of new mums I know do this.
Yeah.
They just kind of wake, can I hear anything, go back to sleep quite quickly. But if you do that, say, 3 or 4 times during the night, how badly does that affect your sleep?
Well, I think it depends on the individual, but I definitely, with the clients I see, they tell me that it affects them quite a lot. Yeah.
How common is it? I mean, we hear 40% of New Zealanders have some sleep problem.
Yeah.
I mean, to what extreme? I mean, how many are badly affected by this?
Well, according to research that's just been done by the Sleep-Wake Research Centre at Massey, 27% of adults have reported a chronic sleep problem.
Okay.
So what that means is sleeping problems for over 6 months.
Okay, and we all know what it's like when you are feeling a bit tired. It's hard to carry on. What are some of the solutions?
Yeah, so one of the things that I do is a therapy called neuro-linguistic programming, which NLP for short, and you're going to ask me what that means.
This is a one-hour program you work on, and that changes the way the mind operates.
Basically, because, I mean, everyone in the world has had the experience of being able to fall asleep, so we all know how to do it, and everyone's also had the experience at some point of not falling asleep when they want to. And that's not a coincidence, so there's some things that are actually going on in the person's mind that will affect whether they're sleeping or not.
Does it come down to something as simple as our minds are overactive when we're trying to sleep?
Yeah, I think that's a big reason, and I think a lot of people aren't aware of exactly what they're doing.
So, I mean, with children, with babies, you have very strict routines. You're told to get them to sleep. Well, have this routine at night time. As adults, do we need to be doing the same sort of thing?
I advise people to, because I think what happens is that your nervous system gets quite confused about what it should be doing at certain times. So it's like, you know, during the day we might feel tired because we haven't had enough sleep. And at night time, we become awake with all these kind of worrying thoughts about our day or worrying about the next day. So
you need a wind down
I
period.
advise people to. So what I say to people is, like, write down all your worries and get them out on paper and so you know what they are. And stick to the same bedtime and wake time every day. Every day? And,
even the weekends?
If possible.
Right.
Yeah, and actually give yourself at least half an hour of an official wind-down routine. So that could mean drinking a herbal tea or doing something relaxing like meditating or listening to music or, you know, anything that's not stimulation, basically. Yeah, so really just allowing your mind to clear and just allowing your nervous system to relax would be really good advice.
Okay, well, that is good advice. Something people can follow over Easter, because we will have a few extra days to practice our sleeping techniques.
That's right.
Charlotte, thank you for joining us this morning. Just very quickly, where can people get some more information if they...
So they can go to my website, which is www.charlottehinksman.com. And I think you're going to have it on
We'll
your
have it
website.
on our website. Yep. Charlotte, thank you for joining us this morning. Our sleep therapist, Charlotte Hinksman.
Maybe a tape of Peter Williams telling one of his golfing yarns. That would do it for me. I'd be asleep just like that.
That'll help.